Fed, when you started playing pickleball, I remember one match. We were in Delray Beach against J-Dub.
Yeah.
It was a final, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know if you won. I don't know if you lost.
I lost.
You lost.
What do you think about my haircut? Because you've been always judging me by my haircut.
Here's the thing about your haircut. I feel like if you're gonna spend the time and the money to try to look good, you might as well actually look good. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Here we are, Conversations with DJ. Obviously, season 2, a slightly different setup. Here we have today Eric Oncins and Federico Staksrud. These are gonna be my first 2 guests. Sometimes it might be more interview style, and sometimes it might be more of a hangout, kick it with your friends. And yeah, take it away, Fed.
Oh my gosh, you put me on the spot, man. No, thank you for having me. We were trying to do it last year. It didn't work out for some reason, but yeah, here I am.
Yeah, what was that reason, if you don't mind me asking? Do you remember?
It was a long drive, and yeah, I didn't put much effort in it, so it's on me. I guess it's on me.
Hey, it's all good, man. We're here now. I forgive you. We're still friends. Yeah. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for coming on. What's going on, Eric? Good to see you, man. Happy to be in San Clemente.
Yeah, it's my favorite place, favorite venue.
Mm-hmm.
You also asked me to do it last year, but we miscommunication.
Actually, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it was like our first Instagram DMs.
No way.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? I think when I started it, like for the first time ever, I was like, oh shit, what if nobody actually comes and talks to me? Like, what if it's going to be a total, just not good? Like, when you start something and you like have all your doubts, like I'm spending all this money and all this time and all this effort. And it's like, what if like Eric Oncins doesn't want to come talk to me? You know what I mean? Like, and he didn't. And you didn't. You know who came instead of you though? Pablo.
Oh, I remember that one.
Pablo came through. Yeah, that was a good one. So yeah, super happy to have you guys here. Obviously more of a hangout, I'm super stoked. And you guys were looking for boba. So hopefully you order some boba in, and maybe we'll get on the way here.
California boba is good.
Yeah, California boba is good. But so you guys got in today, right? From Miami. Yeah. So talk to me a little bit about, what the training is like, why Miami, like, why are you out there? What do you like so much about Miami?
Yeah, I mean, we're a little more above there, like north, I would say, like Boca, Delray Beach, Boynton Beach. I'm personally in West Palm, but that's pretty much where all the players are. And yeah, it's been awesome because it's so easy to set up practices, and you feel like you get better and better every day. And when you get to a tournament, like you play these matches, and it's like I literally do this every day back home, so it doesn't really matter. It just you kind of like feel like it's another practice match with a ref in it, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So what do you think about, there's obviously pros about, when it comes to practicing with the highest level of people, but also at the same time, when you play with those people all the time, right? Like you get on the court, you know what they're going to do, and, they know what you're going to do, right? So is there any cons that come with it, or is it just basically all positive?
I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like we're going to end up playing each other like many times. Like, I mean, this year we played each other, what, like 3 times?
Yeah, twice. We're 1-1.
Twice.
Yeah.
1-1. Yeah, it's a score.
I'm just saying.
Hey, good thing this week we were in the same side of the
Hey, so we're 1-1 and now we play together, baby. Come on.
Yeah, but I feel like, I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to have to play each other regardless. And if we can get the best practice out of it playing against each other, I feel like it's benefiting for both of us.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
He is making me better because, like, if he gets used to one of the shots, I need to learn a new shot and adapt. So that makes me better.
Yeah.
So I like that part of it.
Yeah, and obviously, I'm here in California. The level is good, but not as good as it is where you guys are, right? So for me, it has to be a mix of essentially drilling, but also I need to play games. I feel like you cannot do just one. You have to do both, right? So for me, because of the level of play, I rather drill like, a couple times a week, and then, a couple times, I mean like 4 or 5, and then the rest are games, right? Or maybe twice a day, 1 drill, 1 game, but it's always a little bit more drilling than it is games. Is that the same when you have higher level people that are closer to your level, or do you just play games because all of you guys are like, hey, let's just play, we're all like really good?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a mix, I think. For me personally, when I come back from a tournament, those first days, I actually prefer to drill a little more than playing. And then when it gets closer to a tournament, I just prefer to, get like game reps, just because, I don't want to be thinking about that much about my technique wise, or like thinking about shots. Like I just want to like kind of like play free and just, enjoy the game, try to win, and, just try to do that.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And I guess just to like follow up and finish, is there like, do you have a coach? Is there somebody like more of a pickleball coach, right? Like obviously we all work out and we have a trainer, but is there somebody out there on the court with you that maybe you probably pay, right, or whatever, that is telling you, hey, this is what you need to do, or how about we do this instead, or this is what you need to work on, or have you ever thought about learning this new shot?
I feel like we help each other a lot. I mean, Pablo always actually, I think, is one of us that like actually talks a lot to us, like say like, hey, like I think you need to like do this with this ball, like or work on this, like kind of coach each other. Like I drew with Pablo sometimes when I'm like straight ahead stuff, and then a lot of like the cross court stuff I'll draw with Fed or Richard Livernice. And I like me and Richard, we help each other a lot, communicating, like talking strategy. He's also my roommate, so we spend a lot of time together. And he's really good with the mental side of things, so he helps me a lot with that, on the mental side of things. And then kind of him not having the tennis background, so sometimes like it's not natural for him in the pickleball court, and then I tend to like help him more on court. So I think we help each other a lot. Some players have coaches that they pay, but
yeah. Do you have a coach, Fed?
Yeah, I mean, I have Johnny Goldberg. He's been helping me for almost 2 years now, and it's been great because, I go out there with him and I spend 2 hours with him, and I'm just, he's just focusing on me, and he's really good. You get all the reps that you need. But I also think like we're also all helping each other because, this just is the beginning of the pro pickleball game. We're just trying to figure out things, so we're just kind of like help each other, so we just, get better all together.
Yeah, for sure. Well, let's move on from that, right? So now we're here. We're in San Clemente.
Oh, so you got lost?
What happened? Oh no, we're good.
Oh, we're back in action, baby.
Anyways, we're here. We're in San Clemente, right? And we have, at least I have PPA coming up with Eric, right? And then you have PPA as well. Are you playing with Hayden, that one?
Hayden.
Yeah, Hayden. And then for the next week, I have MLP coming up, right?
Cool.
So I'll be here. Well, I live here, but I'll be here for 2 weeks playing. Are you playing MLP too?
No.
Are you?
Nope.
Okay, so are you guys gonna leave or stay here?
I'm actually gonna go play golf after the PPA. But,
Oh, nice, awesome, yeah. So yeah, stay in the area, hang out for a little bit. Yeah, we're in this area. So when you show up to a tournament, right, and you come play, like what are some of the thoughts that you go through your head? Like what's the prep like for that?
Definitely getting to the venue, having some reps, getting
Doing a podcast.
Doing a podcast with AJ. Feeling the ball here, like here's probably going to be very different, especially now we have the lifetime ball, second event of the year with the lifetime ball. And here it was very dry, not similar to Florida. Florida's very humid, slow. So I'm assuming to get, like today I came here like on Sunday, we start Tuesday. Usually I would get here like Monday.
Yeah.
But since it's going to be such a different like conditions, decided to come a day early just to get used to the weather and just try to do a drill session. We're going to go drill later, because the more reps you get, like I feel like the better, instead of just going straight and playing rec. So yeah, just getting used to the conditions.
Yeah, that makes sense. So conditions, right? So in this case, we have the lifetime ball. Last time we played the lifetime ball, Fed, you had some words,
Yeah.
So I don't want to quote you on what you said.
No, it's fine. You can call me.
Well,
I deleted the tweet, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it's all good. So we kind of know how you feel about the ball. Have those feelings changed? Is it only towards singles? Is it more about the ball itself? Like what? How do you truly feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, I was really frustrated, when I said that, when I just lost a round of 64 match singles. And I was... It's just a different ball. We didn't have enough time to get used to it, I thought, at that time. I think now I don't have excuses. I played with it for like a month, so no excuses here. But, I'm really interested in how it's going to be playing in California, because that's going to be way different. Like
Fast.
It's going to be fast, huh?
Very fast.
So, the biggest thing that I have with this ball is the feel. Like, I feel like just the ball is like bouncing right off my paddle, so it's a little different on that. And the returns, like if you hit a hard return, it's just super tough to hit that third shot off your serve. So yeah, sometimes I just feel like the bounces are great. That's the best thing about it. But yeah, the feel is what I was struggling with a little bit.
Yeah. So obviously, you've been playing for a while, but you haven't been on the PPA tour for as long as we have, right? And we've went back to APPs and played, back in the day. So you basically played with all the balls that I play with. So it's Franklin, Dura, Vulcan, and now Lifetime, right?
Yeah.
That's about it, right? So do you have a favorite ball? Do you have one ball that you just really don't like? Like, what is it that you like about one ball that you don't like about the other?
I honestly like the ball. I think the Vulcan is not a terrible ball. Just it is bad about it is the bounces.
Yeah.
Like other than that, I thought it was a good ball, but the bounces make it like really bad because you're kind of like guessing on the return, and you don't want to play a sport where you're like literally guessing where the ball is gonna be in the air after a bounce. So it's kind of like those agility balls that you drop them out there and you're kind of trying to catch it. The Dura was okay. I thought the color could have been better because you can see it a little better. The Franklin, in my opinion, is a little bit too slow. It looks kind of like dumb a little bit for the pro sport. Makes everything easier, which I don't know if that's good. And then the Lifetime, well, we already talked about Lifetime, but
rank them.
I
rank them. You gotta rank them.
I'd say number 1, Dura, number 2, Vulcan, 3, Franklin, and 4, Lifetime.
Wow. How do you feel about that?
Well, it depends. Like Lifetime ball, I feel like would be great if we played in the rollouts because it bounces more. So in the rollout, I think Lifetime ball would be amazing.
Yeah.
Because freaking Vulcan are like bouncing like a millimeter off the bounce, like on the ground.
Pickle roll, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We love that one. And then and then like if you go like Red Rock, maybe use a Franklin. Just so it's not flying everywhere. But yeah, just like tennis. I hate to compare it, but like tennis, like there's every tournament's pretty much a different ball.
For sure, yeah.
So
you have to get used to it, right? Have you guys ever played on clay, pickleball clay?
Yeah.
You have? How was that?
So bad, doesn't bounces everywhere.
You need a Lifetime.
Oh, really?
You need a Lifetime ball.
True,
you need a
true.
Lifetime ball.
I did play. I played with. That might be it, but I played with the Franklin on clay court, and it was.
Oh wow! Yeah, no, that's
everywhere. Like that bounce, like sometimes not even bouncing. How like a little pile of clay just doesn't bounce.
100%, they gotta do that. They gotta have a different ball for each different condition. Like we shouldn't be playing with Duras back in the day when we were playing Red Rock and it was like 30 degrees. Remember, like the ball is cracking like two points.
You have Thomas Wilson drive. And the ball's gone essentially, right? Like it is what it is. Yeah. No, yeah, it gets kind of tough, and I agree. Like different balls for different situations, different states or facilities. It just makes sense. Yeah. Just kind of like, when you go indoors or outdoors, that should be slightly different too, right? Yeah. So, Fed, it is really funny because when you started playing pickleball, I remember one match. We were in Delray Beach. And you were playing singles against J-Dub.
Yeah.
It was a final, I believe. I don't know if you won. I don't know if you lost.
I lost.
You lost. But I remember kind of like watching, and back in the day, singles wasn't as big of a thing as it is now.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like people would come in and play singles. I was like, oh, like the good players don't really play singles. You know what I mean? Like you had a lot of people just kind of like not just be more focused on doubles. Where like now a lot of the best players are both singles and doubles, right? Because the better movers tend to be the better players. Would you agree with that?
In doubles, no.
In both, yeah. You have to move better.
You have to be athletic,
Yeah, like it used to be slower based on the ball and the paddle and everything, right? So you didn't have to be as fast, but now you have to move better, right? Yeah. So how was that transition going from, quote unquote single specialist to then like, I remember you playing the right with Dekel at MLP and then now becoming, kind of like number one, playing the left side with, Hayden. How did that come about?
It was a long road. singles is always easier when you come out from tennis. It just makes sense. The passing shots and how you cover the net, just everything makes more sense. Then yeah, I mean, I wanted to play doubles. I wanted to be good at doubles, and I thought the right side. If I stay consistent and not try to go for too much, I was gonna have a chance. To play with someone good at that time. There, like Deco, really good player, and I had that chance at MLP, and I thought like he was playing such a big role, so I was like, okay, I just gotta play the right side and don't miss. I also played tournaments with like James Inatovich, bunch, who was same thing, super aggressive. So I was like, I had that kind of like mentality to just don't miss, don't miss mentality.
Yeah.
And that took me to a certain level, which I thought it was good. And then I don't remember which year exactly it was. I think it was end of 2022. Pablo Teres, we lived together, and we said, what, let's try to play together, and let's give it. We're both kind of like up and coming at that time, so we said like, let's just go for it. Let's just try what happens, and that's when I started playing the left with him.
Yeah.
I started playing the left, and it was kind of like the same system. Pablo being super aggressive and me just making balls from the left.
Which is like at the time was like a different role.
yeah.
It was different, right?
Yeah.
Having the right side player play bigger court.
Yeah. But I thought it worked out really well because I was seeing a lot of balls because people will be like, let's just ding the ball to him. He's not going to do anything. And I was like, okay, give me the ball. I'm not going to miss. And then when Pablo get an opportunity, he will go for it. And at that time, like Pablo was super new, so all his trick shots that he had
Used to work, yeah.
were really good.
Yeah.
And with time, after a couple matches, we played Ben a lot of times. The first times Ben was lost on his attacks, like he didn't know where he was going.
Yeah.
Later on he adapted, but yeah, I thought it was good. And then now with this ball, with this paddle technology, I'm starting to add a little more offense, and I think that's what it's given me a lot of success. Just like that combination of consistency with a little bit of offense, I think it's given me good results. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I appreciate that. Eric, back to you. So obviously, you played for Miami last year. You guys, I believe, won the Challenger Championships, right? And then you went from Miami, got traded to Ranchers for Noe, which was your partner at the time, for MLP, right? And now you're playing with Christian Alshon, and you guys are having a lot of success together, right? I don't know how you guys are doing as a team personally, because I'm not following up as much as I should. But how did you, he basically told us his from singles to right side to left side. So how did you kind of like learn that the left side was your place to be? Because I know I'm playing the right this week.
Well, honestly, like when I first started playing pickleball, was I just only play with my dad, and at the time I feel like we didn't know there was like a left side and a right side. We were playing like tennis, like switching, like not like tennis, but like switching like serve, playing straight up every time. And then once I moved to Naples, I started playing with Simone. She kind of like guided me through it, but since I was playing a lot with Simone, I was always playing like mix.
Yeah.
So I was always on the left.
Yeah.
So every time I go to Simone's house, there's always mix or like a mixed team and then a guys team, and it's always like that. So I kind of like adapted to the left way more because I just got so many reps on the left.
You just got a lot of reps over there. Yeah.
And then just playing in MLP, played with Noah. And guy does not miss a ball. He's a machine there. Like, he does not miss a ball. And then that made me like play super free. And now playing with Christian, like we're barely hit anything, so just drive and crash everything and just play super fast.
Yeah.
So it's like completely opposite of what it was last year MLPs.
But that's a lot of like the newer style, right? Yeah. And I think with the lifetime ball, especially because the bounce is so high. Like for me, like I'm slightly taller. How tall are you?
Like 6'2" on a good day.
Yeah, we're like the same height. Like honestly, I love the fact that it bounces higher because like getting that low all the time with the Vulcan, it's hard. Like when we go play indoors and there's like a the pickle roll like you're talking about, you have to think and you literally have to squat after every single shot, like it's just very difficult, right? So for me personally, a ball that bounces higher and plays faster is better because then I don't have to get as low consistently all the time, you know? Yeah, that makes sense. And you're a beast on the left, and we're gonna get some upsets this week, so I'm super pumped. So, you know, let's talk a little bit about kind of like the future of pickleball, right? Like you signed the contract this year, I believe. Yeah. Can you talk about that or? Yeah. Yeah. How long are you with the PPA for?
3 years.
3 years. Okay. Yeah. So obviously 3 years, and you know what are your goals? What are your priorities for the next 3 years? I guess there you want to be number one and take on Fed. Like what, you know, get better at singles. Like what are you looking out for?
Well, last year, like that was my first year actually giving it a shot for like pro pickleball, because I graduated last year from college tennis, and then started playing like pro pickleball like in May since I got drafted.
You can grab it, dude.
I don't need my phone.
Yeah.
First time this.
Yeah, first time ever, man.
Yeah. So then, wait, what were we talking about?
Your future in pickleball.
Future in pickleball, baby. So yeah, I started playing professional pickleball last year. So then, I just wanted to get better, improve. So I was playing every tournament there was. Like I was playing all day PPs, MLPs, and PPA. And then eventually, by the end of last year, I wanted to get better, and I needed to play like against the best to get better. And all I care about is like getting better right now. Like I want to improve, I want to get better. So that just made sense for me to like sign with the PPA, play against the best players, and just improve. Like move to Boca. Like I moved there because of pickleball. I was in Nashville with Simone, really good. Like she guided my way into pickleball. Like she guided me, coached me a lot up in Nashville, and then I just made the change to Boca, and I see improvement already. You know? Like I see improvement every time, like every week, like. Because you see, like you're playing against the best, so like you don't get away with a lot of stuff, and then you get consistent on hitting this exact shots where it just makes you better. Yeah,
you have to be precise.
Right.
Super precise against the best players. What about you, Fed? Number one in the world, baby.
I dropped to 2 in Davos, so that's extra motivation coming into this tournament.
Yeah.
So.
Do you have, if you win, would you get, like, what needs to happen for you to get back to 1?
No, I don't know. I actually don't know. I gotta check that. I'm actually not paying that much attention. That's something that changed a lot from last year. Last year I was completely obsessed with the rankings. I mean, it was a great year. I guess it helped. But, you know, now, like this year, you know, I go to number 1 in singles, I go to number 1 in doubles. And I think, like, being obsessed with the rankings was not helping me. Like, because it's, like, more about, like, you know, when you're chasing that, it's a little bit easier, but now like trying to, you know, hold on to it it's more difficult, because if you get like looking at that the whole time, you feel like, oh, they're coming, everybody's coming for you, and it's like you just, you know, too much anxiety, I would say. So yeah, I try not to think about that much and just try to enjoy, and, you know, as Eric was saying, get better. Shout out to Simone Jardim. She helped me a lot too back in the day in Naples. So he was talking about it, and I remember, so I want to give her a shout out, because like, yeah, when I was getting started, she was super helpful, and she helped me a lot with drilling, with, you know, getting myself set up, and starting with pro pickle. So shout out to her.
Yeah, she's awesome, and she's the OG GOAT. I think Anna Lee by now it's obviously surpassed about everyone, and you know, she's the Djokovic or better.
Yeah, I mean, Simone wouldn't miss. It was crazy. Yeah, I mean, she would like get everything back. Her defense was probably the best of all time. I don't think anybody surpassed her there. But yeah, Anna Lee Waters, of course, unbelievable player. But yeah, Simone, what she did was great.
Yeah, for sure. And you're right? Like everyone always talks about, it's not about getting there, but it's about staying there, right? It's kind of, it's not easy to get to the top, but staying at the top is what makes it so difficult, right? And so yeah, it makes a lot of sense, especially when you. To get to number 1, you have to have some form of obsession, right? You have to be addicted to like whatever you're doing, right? And you obviously you work very hard, you got it done. And then, you know, it's hard, it's difficult to maintain it, and it's also difficult to maintain the intensity that you do everything at, you know, all day, every day. And that's where like I give props to Anna Lee, because it's like, how do you show up every single time and try to beat everyone 11-0, 11-0, from the round of 64 that you play in. Like it's insane, right? Where a lot of us, or I'm gonna talk for myself, is like if I'm playing around the 64, around 128, or back in the day when when I was playing APPs, like I probably wasn't even trying that hard up until like the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
And like the level has changed, right? But just the overall intensity that she brings to the court from the first point, from the first match ever, in every single event it's admirable, honestly.
Yeah. No, yeah, I mean, you said it right. I think it's more about like creating like kind of like a system. I don't think like Annalise thinking about. Oh no, for sure she's thinking. Like she's number one, she wants to stay there, but she has created like kind of like this system around her that just works, and it just goes to the tournament, shows up, wins. Sometimes she loses, but barely, and it's just repeat. Keep doing it. Like she surrounds. She has her dad there. Her dad is literally cleaning the sunglasses. That's one of his, like everybody has tasks and they all do it perfectly, and that's what happens. And then she gets triple crown. It's like she did this system that just works and works and works and just keeps doing it.
Yeah, super important to have a system for sure. Yeah. No, that's fair. So you don't have to super answer this if you don't want to, but are we more MLP fans or PPA fans? What do we like better?
I think we're gonna have a good discussion here.
Yeah.
I love MLP.
Yeah.
MLP, I mean, it has a special place in my heart because that's where I started.
Yeah.
Joining tossed me straight into MLP in Miami last year, and coming straight off college tennis. I loved playing college tennis. Like, it was like one of my favorite things to do in my life. It was like playing college tennis, and coming to MLP gave me that little bit of like feeling of college tennis, competing as a team. And I just love that, like being on the sidelines, getting loud, like getting a team
you thrive
there,
off of energy, which is huge.
I
I know you. Every time I play with you, vamos perro, vamos. Yeah.
I'm excited to watch you guys.
That's what we're gonna do. Just like serve, drive, crash, speed up every single forehand we ever see, and say vamos perro, vamos.
I mean, you guys can still get to the kitchen. You guys are fine there too.
Yeah.
You don't need to crash everything.
Yeah. So you're an MLP fan.
Yeah, I love MLP. Yeah.
Fed?
I love MLP. I think it's great. The energy. I love like the team aspect of it.
Hey, but it's coming.
Yeah.
But I mean the PPA. I just think like it's more like the professional aspect of it. That's where the hard work pays off. Whatever you do, it's on you. Like I don't know. I think PPA is where you kind of like see who's the best. MLP is fun. It's super energetic and it's great. I enjoy watching MLP a lot. Like probably I watch more MLP than PPA, but I enjoy playing more PPAs. It feels more like of a challenge than MLP. I think.
Yeah, and I think I like both, right? But I think MLP. Let me ask you this: what are your thoughts on rally scoring over 1-game-to-11? Original scoring, either one or both.
Yeah. So now we're playing side out scoring both.
Correct. Yeah.
I personally like side out scoring because that's how I feel like that's how pickleball is played. Like you have the to unwind the stack. You can be a little more aggressive on your serve. Although there's all these guys that say the numbers show different. Like it's different. Like we know because we played. And you don't play the same way rally scoring than side out scoring. 100%.
You do not. Yeah.
100%.
It's not the same.
But yeah, I enjoy side scoring way better for sure.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I feel like, rally scoring doesn't help me a lot because I want to drive the ball, serve and drive.
Yeah.
And if I lose that, I lose a point in rally scoring.
Yeah.
Whereas side out scoring, we can be more aggressive when we are serving.
Mm-hmm.
So that plays perfect for me and Christian when we were playing together. So I like that.
You also get in a rhythm too. Like you serve, you win the point, you keep serving.
Right.
Yeah.
Rally, you're constantly giving the ball to.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, it's hard. The thing with rally scoring itself, or what it used to be because it doesn't exist anymore, was that you just could never get into a rhythm enough. It was like I played that point really well, I don't get to serve.
No.
Right, and then you always there's an off the ball play and there's an on the ball play, right? And when you're on the ball, you're looking to hunt, you're looking to kind of look to create. When you're off the ball, you tend to just kind of like sit. Maybe you get maybe someone's speeding up and you're sitting back in instead of like hunting for a forehand, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And so like you kind of lost the essence of like, let me serve hard, let me set up the point. I'm gonna serve cross court hard. They're unstacking. I'm hitting a third shot drop, top spin wide, right? And then you win the point, you serve again, and then you start getting to this formal rhythm where like with MLP, it's like you can never do it.
No.
It was like impossible, which also made the games a lot closer because everyone was always just not fully locked in. I felt like.
Yeah, no, I think that's the difference also with MLP and PPA. You know, the level of plays is not as like the quality of play is not great in MLP sometimes because, you know, shorter games, people go for crazy stuff or, you know, as you said, tough to get into a rhythm. PPA, you know, there's like more about it, you know. It's not just winning a match. It's more about like, you know, are you tired? The fitness. Are you mentally tough? You know, it's a long day, long match. So like that's what I like about the PPA. It's like there's more aspects to it. It's not just like showing up and playing good and that's it. Like there's way more things around it, you know.
Yeah. What do you think?
Well, I feel like a lot of people checks out of MLP also.
Who checks out?
There's a lot of people that checks out of in MLP because I mean sometimes like in your team and you're like not doing well, like I feel like it's easy for you to check out.
Mm-hmm.
And also I think like I don't know, I feel like if MLP like only had I don't know like 7 teams, you know, it would be more prestige. You know, people are gonna like enjoy more to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like enjoy like fuck, I'm on a team, you know, and you know there's only like 6 teams, you know.
Yeah.
But now I feel like
Well, that's how you used to be. Like if you were in a team back then, you're like, yeah, I'm like
good.
top of the top.
Okay.
Like this is happening.
Oh, like yo, I made it.
Yeah, like I made it. If
so
you were in
that's
MLP,
how I felt. You know, when I
yeah.
played with Deco, like it's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, like I'm in MLP. Like,
Yeah, like dude, I made it.
Like, it's like
I'm really good.
It's like like I'm a pro pickleball player.
Yeah. Where now it's just kind of like, oh, like, interesting that person got picked over this person,
Yeah,
you know, or
yeah,
something like that. Yes, I totally get what you're saying. Yeah.
I feel like if it was like only like 6 teams, 7 teams, you know, it would be so much like prestige, you know, like people
Yeah.
are gonna want to be there, like want to fight for it, and
But
won't take it for granted.
I know. I mean, honestly, like there's only one way to fix MLP, and it's the easiest way is by making it free agency, where like we talked about it, you know, like if the Ranchers want Eric Oncins, if the Ranchers want Eric Oncins, you know, and the Fives want Eric Oncins, well, okay. You know, here you go. Hey, I'll give you $500K. Come play with us. No, I'll give you $500K and I'll give you a car. You know, so that's what it makes you like. You know, like
So like letting
I want to try hard because I want to be in the best teams. You know, I want to be playing for Real Madrid and Barcelona. You know, I don't want to be playing for Valencia. You know?
and then the
Whoa! Whoa! That was uncalled for, dude.
So like having the decision in your hand, like you choose like whatever offers. you.
Also, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So, what do you think? Some people might hate me for this, but what?
Whoever hates you now is gonna keep hating you. So say whatever you want.
Yeah. No, it's not a big deal. And if you know me, you know how I roll. But what if MLP was the thing, right? Like it is now, just like PPA is. But if the teams were just male and just female, what if you had
Ooh.
like 4 guys in a team, right? And then like 4 girls in a team, and have like PPA, right? And then you have MLP because you have women's and you have men's, right? You also have mixed and PPA.
That's
but
the thing.
yeah,
You have mixed in PPA too.
yeah. But so you think mix is too important to not have it in MLP?
Yeah, I think pickleball. What the unique aspect of pickleball is that that we play against each other and mixed doubles is such a big thing. Like in today's world, I think it's good that we have this kind of like equality in the sport. Like what I'm saying. Like I think that's what pickleball is super. It's a growing sport because of that too. I think that's part of it, and I think we need to keep having it that way. This is my opinion. I think we need to keep having it that way. Like we're mixing men and women on a pickleball court. I think that's the pickleball nature of it. Like you can play with kids. You can play with your grandpa. You can play with your mom, and you can still have fun. In tennis you can't have that. Pickleball you can. I think that's what's cool.
Yeah. No, that's fair. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, there's not many sports out there that have like mixed doubles and seed such as like that is a high level. You know, like I mean, you
I
see
can't think
like,
of any.
beach volleyball.
I
we
mean,
have
tennis, but no one
Tennis,
really
but
paid
only-
Yeah,
attention.
but no one like it's more of like an exhibition stuff.
Right.
I
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like.
It's
100%.
only Grand Slams in tennis. So,
Yeah.
but like beach volleyball, there is like a little bit of mix there
Yeah.
in volleyball, but I feel like pickleball is like really strong. Like everyone's watch it as much as they watch gender and singles. You know, like everyone's like paying attention. It's not like like it's mixed, so like everyone's laid back. Like you watch a mixed finals like French Open, there's not that many people watching, and you watch a mixed final in like pickleball, it's like everyone's watching like the same amount of people as like watching.
No, mix that was big.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess like, everyone has their own experiences with MLP. Like, have you won MLP?
No, I was close with Dylan Frazier. Shout out
Yeah.
to Dill.
Yeah, baby Dill, love baby Dill, and you won last year in Challenger, and like I won it with the Rangers, a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But I feel like I feel like MLP is so subjective because if you have a good team that you get along with, it's like the greatest pickleball thing ever, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's so little people in one team. I mean, there's really maybe four, owner, maybe coach, and that's 6 people a lot of the time, right? And a lot of times it's just owner or GM, right? And so I feel like it can get pretty cliquey. I feel like it can be kind of like, like we don't really get along when we play together, right? Because we have to. Where if you go and watch, or you have a soccer team with 11 plus people, right? Because you need subs. Like even if you have a cliquey group, there's 3 there, there's 4 there, there's another 3 there, and there's 2 there. You can always kind of get along with somebody. Where with 4 people, you're like, wow, your chances are honestly kind of low. Right, like it's you and 3 more, and like what if you just don't really get along with any of them?
I think in MLP you need to have a flexible personality because like you can't be stubborn or like ego or like, especially what you said, like there's only 4 players in the team. Like you need to be flexible. There's some things that you're not gonna like. You gotta be okay with it and move on because if not, it's gonna be a disaster. Right?
Yeah.
You need chemistry to win.
Yeah,
No, for sure you do.
MLP
Yeah.
100%.
Brazil national team soccer is a perfect example. We have like the best freaking players, but there's no chemistry. They can't figure it out.
Yeah,
So it's like I feel like chemistry plays a huge role. Like last year, Miami had amazing chemistry, which I was like a little bit like scared a little bit to leave Miami because I'm like, the chemistry is so good, and like I didn't know like Tina or Eda or Christian that well.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm throwing into like a team where I don't know these people. Like I was a little bit like.
Who was your
holding
4th
back. I
girl
was scared.
in Miami? Was Millie and who else?
Millie and Bobby.
Oh, Bobby. Yeah.
Bobby.
Bobby's a beast.
And then after the first event, like with the Rangers, like the first week, I was like, damn, like I like this team. Like,
The
we
Rangers.
have, like good chemistry, like.
And they try.
Everyone,
like
everyone's
that whole
like-
ownership
Yeah.
tries.
Yeah,
like they bring all the subs all the time. They bring people. Where some teams are just like, me and the players and that's it. So it makes it
They're
difficult.
amazing. They're
Yeah.
amazing. I mean, just now in Daytona, we were like dying, like dehydrating over there, and they're like, "Oh, we're bringing you IVs," so they got a nurse to
Yeah.
bring IVs to the side and like just
They're invested.
put us in the IV.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
invested for sure. What would you guys be doing if it wasn't pickleball?
Good question.
For sure, coaching tennis with my dad or something like that.
Yeah.
It's good. I mean, coaching is good money. Like if you have a somewhat of a high status in anything, like coaching is insane amount of money.
And also it's a tough job to replace with AI. I mean, probably in a couple of years they will find a way, but all these jobs are getting replaced by AI, and coaching in sports is not really that easy. So it's good. It's
But I
good.
feel like coaching, you make a lot of money like super fast.
Yeah.
Because I mean, once you're like 16, I remember giving a lesson like when I was like 16, 17, like charging like $70. Like what job you're gonna get paid $70 an hour?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
A day.
Make job-
Send us a day.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like you make money like super fast, but also you stay there. Like for you to go up, I feel like you need to open an academy, like or do anything. So it's like I feel like it's hard for you to go out of that little like base, like that you have. Like you're making a lot of money, but I feel like it's hard for you to like really jump and like grow.
No, for sure. But I think there's an argument to be made about like sometimes if you're making, like a certain amount of money, like let's say, if we put a number, let's say 250 or 300 coaching, which to me, it's doable. It's a lot of work, but it's doable. Like to me, there could be something said about like slow and steady wins the race, right? You make that much money, you live off of like a lot less, and you can just invest the rest or whatever. Like 5 years on the road, like you could be pretty well set if you manage your money properly. I'm not a financial investor, but I also feel like, I don't know how you guys are with money. I know we're friends and we hang out and we always do our things, but
casino baby.
Yeah, all the time, right? Yeah. But there's something to be said about athletes that make a lot of money quick and it's not maybe super well or like super hard earned, and then they just spend it all and then they go back to zero.
Yeah.
Right. So it's hard to appreciate the money that comes in when you didn't work for it that hard.
No, and also like we have a lot of expenses, and you want to like invest in yourself too. You know, you want to hire a trainer, you want to hire whatever mental coach, you want to take care of your body, all this stuff. So like there's a lot of in there like that's kind of like you're spending money, but it's like I'm also investing in myself. That at the time, and you feel like I don't want to spend that much, but this might bring you more later on.
Yeah, but that's hard to assess, I feel like,
For sure.
right? Like you don't really know, like, is this going to work out? Is it not? But I think it's just a matter of doing it.
Everything is a risk in life.
Yeah.
Everything is a risk.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, like, I feel like last year, like, and even this year, I feel like I'm, like breaking even, maybe, like, making a little bit of money now. And I'm still, like...
I saw the Rolls Royce outside. Oh, we're good. Yeah. I understand.
Like I pay for the fitness coach and everything. Like anything that I'm investing, like putting in my body, like food. Like I don't care about spending money in food or like fitness coach. Or
Right.
A coach, because it's an investment that I'm putting on myself. Like I'm giving it a shot at, like, I want to do it right. Like I don't want to go long after like I'm done and be like, fuck, like I should have done this. I should have hired a coach. I don't want to have
after you're dead, you're not gonna think.
Exactly.
You're dead. Before you die, man.
Yeah, if you're dead, bro, you're dead. You're done.
He's gonna be in the under the ground. Like, what did I do, man?
Why am I here now, man?
I should have drank the Coke.
I should have had an extra ice cream, man.
Dude, what is obviously, like, we live in right now pickleball related, right? Like we live in a different time than when you and I started, and I started even sooner.
Yeah.
So what are like some of the best what's like the best memory that you had from like years ago before all this started kind of like blowing up, would you say?
When I met you, it was unbelievable.
Yes.
And
yes. We had some good dinners.
I actually remember when I met you that was Newport Beach, I think. We shake hands. That was a cool moment.
Yeah.
Hey,
you're welcome, bro.
No, but we had really good dinners. Really good funny stories. A lot of cars died in the middle of the road, and Pablo forgot to put gas and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Like honestly, it's been fun. We travel a lot, which is kind of tiring, but also like we have so many different new experiences that I'm grateful for, and I think it's super cool.
Yeah, no, for sure. That meeting you was one of the best moments of my life too, bro. Hey, appreciate you, man.
And you approached me, which was amazing.
Yeah. Dude, I was like Federico Staksrud. Is that Fed? What about you? What's I know you're newer, right? But what is like your best memory, I guess?
First, when I first saw you, I was
oh my god.
this guy's gonna fucking kill me, bro.
Dude, every pickleball player that meets me, not every, but a lot of them, they're like always like afraid.
Yeah, so like okay, can I tell you, like,
yeah.
when you say hi to me for the first time, I was like, oh shit, he's actually nice.
Yeah, that's it. That was my reaction. I was like, damn, like, this guy's like super nice. I thought he's gonna be like super mean, like.
I think he was gonna like, he wanted to kill me or something. Like,
yeah. That's crazy.
Give me your lunch money.
I remember we went to dinner in, I think, Dallas. No, it was lunch, Dallas, like 6 of us. Yeah. And like we had never met. And then like we had lunch. I asked you some questions. We're hanging out. You opened up. We were just kind of like talking. And like 2 days later, Eric's like, I thought you were gonna kill me, bro. And I was like, that's really funny. Dude, funny story. Talking about Pablo.
Yeah.
Obviously, like a lot of us, you and I specifically, like more because we've known each other for longer. But we stayed a lot of Airbnbs together. We've rented a lot of cars together.
Yeah.
We've driven a lot of places together. Listen to the same music, right? But the more you hang out with somebody, the more you get to know them.
Yeah.
So then,
Which can be good or bad.
Yeah, it can be good or bad, right? And we're at a place now where it's healthy, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, because if you spend too much time with somebody, it kind of becomes like, oh wow, like you start getting annoyed with them,
I know.
Anyways, but there was one time where Pablo booked the Airbnb, and I wasn't super aware of this at the time, but there are some people you let them book the Airbnb, and there's some people that you just don't.
Correct.
Right? So we get to the Airbnb. I think it was in Houston. It's basically like not the best neighborhood.
Was I there?
I don't think you were there. I really don't. But I don't think you were. But maybe if I finish, like you'll know if we were there or not. And I don't know if you were there either. But he books the Airbnb. I think it was me, Iker, Dylan, and Pablo. He books the Airbnb. We come in. It's late at night. I'm like, this is sketchy. We come in. There's like Mountain Dews everywhere. There's like sodas, and I'm like, this place wasn't even cleaned up. Like where are we? Okay. And I started looking around. I always look just in case like the worst can happen, and I know where everything is or where I need to go, what I need to do. Yeah. And I go to the bathroom. The bathroom's dirty, and I'm like, dude, I don't know we're supposed to be here. So I start looking around, and I go outside to the backyard, and a dog is barking at me. It's like woof woof woof, and I'm like, dude, are we in the right place? Why is there a dog there? So Pablo's like, oh, dude, I don't know, like this is the place. So I, go to Airbnb, hit up, whoever it was. I'm like, hey, like there's a dog here. Like what should we do? And the Airbnb host goes, oh yeah, I forgot my dog over there. So if you can just feed it for the next 5 days while you're there.
No, that's not true.
I promise, like that would be great. And I'm like, what? So like, do you want us to like bring it in? Do you want us to just keep it outside? It's like, no, outside is good. And I just kept the dog outside for 5 days, dude. It was like the most insane. And I went up to Pablo and I was like, you are never booking Airbnb ever again.
But what did you guys stay there at the end? Or
we stayed there.
And the dog was there?
The dog was there the whole time. Yeah. I would go out and like try to like, the dog was scared the whole time.
Oh, scared.
Yeah, I was like super scared. I don't think the dog knew what was going on. So I tried to go out there and pet him and stuff and like feed him some food. And like it would only eat and drink when I left. So I never even got close to it. But yeah, anyway, so that's a top story. Who are some of your favorite people in pickleball to like hang out with? And least favorite too. Spill the tea.
Least I don't know. I mean, favorite, I mean, I hang out a lot with this guy, Eric, Dylan, Pablo, Papla. I don't know who else. I'm probably forgetting some. I mean, J-Dub is cool.
Yeah.
CJ is so funny, man. Like if you get to know CJ,
Klinger?
Oh my god, yeah. That guy is hilarious. I mean, he says the most funny. Can I cuss here in this one?
Yeah, why not?
The funniest shit ever. So yeah, I mean, Matt. Oh my gosh, Matt Wright. I mean,
Matt Wright's funny.
Of course, Hayden. Me and Hayden were all day together. But yeah, I mean, it's cool.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much same people. I mean, the Florida people.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like I see this guy every day.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Yeah.
Replay. Shout out to Replay. Yeah.
You have you been in replay? Or?
No, but it looks good.
Yeah,
It's good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Whenever you come.
It looks kind of like what every town with pickleball players pro should have.
Yeah, like a facility to train.
Yeah, you can go in.
Recovery.
Yeah, exactly. Just all the above,
indoor
right?
courts,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. Shout out Replay.
Yeah.
Shout out Stevie.
Yeah, Stevie.
Is that the owner?
Nah, she's like
She's the one that deals with us.
She manages the pickleball side.
Oh, nice.
So
Awesome.
Whenever we need a court, we just call Stevie.
Yeah. So you guys are not members or anything. You just kind of go in and...
We're members.
We're members.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's cool. Nice. What, I was going to ask, do you guys...
Oh, wait. a fan favorite in pickleball. I think everyone's gonna agree with this. Yates. I mean,
Oh my gosh,
Yates is a good one.
That's a guy you want to have at a dinner. Every dinner you want to have.
No, you want to have Yates at your
And
wedding.
Roscoe,
And
too.
Roscoe.
And
Yeah.
Roscoe.
Roscoe is really funny, dude. I love Roscoe.
Roscoe's great.
Yeah, it is funny because for me, obviously, like, you know, I'm a little secluded in San Clemente, but anytime I go to a tournament, it's basically like you guys, you know, Pablo, Dylan, Iker, you know.
Yeah, just kicking it.
Yeah, it's just fun. But you know who I really like? Actually, I think it's like really funny, and I don't think a lot of people it's Blaine.
Oh my
Blaine
gosh,
is
hilarious.
hilarious, dude.
Especially in the court.
Yeah.
Like that match that you guys had with that match that you guys had with Noe and Tyson was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you guys finish, you guys were really.
Yeah, I know. It was funny because like we were playing and he's literally saying like he'll win a shot and be like chow chow.
What is
Like chow chow. I think it's like
an Asian
come
thing?
on, like in
Like
Asian or
Chinese?
something. Yeah, I don't know the language.
No,
But-
my favorite of Blaine and also Ryan Fu is let's go. What's the name of this kid? Let's go, Bao. Let's go, Bao. I'm like,
He's not even on the court.
No, like I'm playing against them in MLP, and they're like, let's go, Bao. Let's go, Bao. I'm like, bro, like Bao is not even here, and they're like, yeah, I know, but let's go.
Yeah, let's go, Matt. Dude, it's so awesome. Like, I don't know.
When
my
Blaine
God,
is mad though,
right now.
When Blaine is mad, he says some funny stuff under his breath.
Oh, dude, he's one of the
He
funniest.
goes crazy.
Yeah. You know who's really funny? Like, you guys are not as close with him as I am because I just spend so much time with it. But Callan Dawson
Great,
is,
of course.
like, not only like the nicest dude, but he's just like the funniest dude ever. I cannot share stories because it wouldn't be YouTube appropriate. But I mean,
I can see that.
I mean, it's just like it's just out of this world. But yeah, he's one of my favorites. What about like pickleball partners? Like top 3 favorite players to play with?
Good question. Eric, you start first.
Men's doubles. Men's doubles.
Yeah, I like that better.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like anyone that I get along with, I feel like the chemistry, like if I'm having fun on the court, we're good.
Yeah.
You know, I need to be having fun on the court. Like playing with you, like Virginia Beach, we had a lot of fun. It was,
Yeah.
like, we played really well. Like the chemistry, like when me and Dylan played together. Also, like I feel like me and Dylan like get along well. Like
Yeah.
we're like we match our like energy. Like I bring his energy up a little bit,
Mhm.
and like.
Well, if you don't get along with Dylan, it's your fault.
Right,
So
that's true.
that's a pretty
Yeah.
easy guy to get along with.
Yeah, we always played like rec games before, like, and we always did well. And then we played North Carolina also because you sprained your ankle.
Yeah.
And we like playing with him. The chemistry's there. Like Matt Wright also, amazing guy. Like super funny
Yeah,
to
Matt
play.
Wright's
Like
good.
I'm like trying to like stay focused, like making me laugh, like some of the things he's saying.
Yeah.
And, like, it's funny. And Pablo, of course, like. I mean, just
You play with
good
Pablo,
friends.
or?
I'm playing one with
Oh.
Pablo.
Yeah.
But I mean, just in rec, I'm basing it like
Yeah.
even in rec, like it's fun, like it's good.
Pablo's intense in rec. Yeah, he's good at practice.
Yeah. He tries hard.
Yeah.
He tries hard.
Like
What
the
about you?
chemistry.
Yeah, I'll give you 4. I mean, last year I switched around with 3 great right side guys. Matt Wright. I mean, all of them were different dynamics, which was super cool to share with. Matt Wright is so much fun, so competitive. He wants to study every game. He wants to have a clear strategy. He wants to know what he's gonna be doing out there, and he communicates really well on the court. And also, like the things that he says on the court are, hilarious. Like he's saying, like especially when you play against Tyler Loon, that's even better.
Yeah. And he does not lose against them either. It's pretty funny.
It's good. Gabe is super good. I mean, really. Unbelievable as a player, of course, but his personality is super super fun to play with. Of course, Hayden, same thing. My actual partner, and also Pablo. I mean, I gotta give a huge shout out to Pablo because I am where I am because of him. Because he was teaching me a lot of not teaching me, but he was helping me to improve. Over and over. Think about when we used to practice in Naples, we were the only guys there, and it was like literally, wow, you were like playing college tennis. He was like, literally like we're drilling, every single time, telling me stuff, and that made me better. So like huge part of my success for sure.
Yeah. Is there somebody that you guys have not played with on the men's double side that you'd be like, oh, like I think this would be good?
I play with a lot of people, but
Yeah.
I mean, I played with Christian this year too. I didn't play with you. Did we play?
No, we never
together?
played together.
That'll be interesting. We should run one.
Me on the right side, baby.
That's what I'm saying. So
And we would, like, with me, you and I,
we have good chemistry.
we would have really good chemistry. We know from practice.
You will be like, bro, get your shit together and stop missing. And I'll be like, shut the fuck up. You just missed 2 points in a row, and then we just laugh about it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the best way. When you can be honest, but it's in a good way, right? Like, you can be honest and be like, hey, man, like, that was not a good third shot drop. And like, I know. Which is what we have. Too. Yeah.
You play relaxed.
You take the drop, bro.
Yeah. God, that was so funny. I remember. You want to tell that story, or you want to go?
You can say it.
Oh
We played. It was Travis and Augie, and like I was still like my wrist wasn't good at the time still, and we played Virginia Beach together, and we're playing Travis and Augie. It's kind of dark. And he was not as good as he is now. It is what it is. Like you are, you're like days better than what you used to be, and he couldn't drop. I'm playing with this guy who's supposed to have insane hands and whatever. He's like, you can't drop. He's driving everything, and like honestly, Travis and Augie, like they have good blocks, right?
Yeah.
And I'm playing the right side. And I'm like, okay, like we are not getting in. We literally cannot get in.
Just look at him, bro. They're gonna return anywhere this ball goes. You take the drop.
Yeah, so he's like,
you're
hey,
going over there. You're going over
yeah.
there.
So he serves, or I serve, whatever, and like every return is going to Eric. And like I literally would sprint over to his backhand and then like sure hop a two-hand the ball cross score and then like just run to the kitchen. And that's how we got in. We ended up winning that match too, but it was
You guys won?
Yeah,
we won. Yeah. It was like the most insane, like this guy's playing left, he's playing big, and he cannot hit a drop. Like wow. And there was there was a point in your pickleball career where you would only drop cross court.
Yeah.
Everything was cross court. Driving cross court.
He still does that.
Yeah, he still do that a lot. But it's good, right? Like, I mean, we're getting to a point, and I teach a little bit here and there, and I try to tell everybody, like, and maybe you guys agree or disagree with me, but the days of just hitting, like, dead balls in the kitchen, it's over. It's just over.
Especially with the lifetime ball. Though.
Yeah, with any ball, right? It's like it used to be where let's get to the kitchen. I don't think that's true anymore. It's like, how can you get ahead in the point and try to, like kitchen is the reward. That's what I tell people. I was like, if you can serve well, return well, drive or drip well, and then, they handle the fourth well, then now you kind of get to dink and move the ball around and speed up. But it's like some people are like still trying to hit like push or sure hops into the kitchen, and then somebody sets up, hits a forehand. It's like, oh, my reset needs to be better. It's like, that's not what it is, bro.
I feel like hit is a perfect example of like nowadays pickleball what it looks like.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, you are too. Well, what do you think about that? Yeah.
Like, on everything, like like it's crazy.
You have
like,
to.
Everything, like it's aggressive. Like there's no like scooping, like Aiden, like J-Dub still like does like the dead dink stuff, but he has like.
But he also has the fastest hands, right? Like it's the better your hands are, kind of like the less you can do, right? When you have stupid hands like J-Dub does, it's like, okay, you can probably do whatever you want. But if you don't, you have to apply pressure.
Yeah, I think if you're like, let's say, before it was like, you're supposed to dink, wait for a ball. Now and then, if you had an opportunity like up in the air or like an easy ball to attack, you lost an opportunity. Now it's like you feel like if you hit a dead dink and you had the opportunity to hit an offensive dink, you lost an opportunity.
Every time.
So it's like you kind of lost the point there too. Also with the drops, you get way more. You have way more advantage by hitting an aggressive drop than a dead slice drop nowadays.
More topspin over slice for sure, right? Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, and I feel like also the amount people think that they can hit a ball and try to reset and then move in, And the reality is nowadays, like, there's more swinging volleys than there used to be. Because now if you hit a ball at me, like at the, your highest capability, I just have a hard time resetting that because it's such a spinny, hard ball, right? So then there's a lot of more just like, okay, let me like take a swing volley and kind of see what happens and maybe close middle, whatever it is. But it's really interesting now that I've been teaching a little bit here and there, like how like they have this misconception of like, let me drop and get in. And that is just not really how it goes anymore. Now it's more of a, like, your priority is not really to get to the kitchen. Your priority is to like, just win the point.
Yeah.
Like, what would you say?
No, yeah, exactly. If you have an opportunity, win the point.
Yeah, win the point.
Kitchen
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah. Like if you can win it from the back, win it from the back.
Yeah.
Like you were telling me about this. I was giving Eric a hard time because you guys played Hunter and Q and they could not win points on the kitchen. They literally stayed back. That was insane. They beat you guys.
Yeah.
So they actually tried to stay back?
They stayed back. Everybody. Me and Christian, I think we were up like 7-3 or something like that. And then we were like just winning every point of the kitchen. So then every time now they just stayed back and drove every single ball at us.
Well, I don't
Me and
understand.
the kitchen are at the
I didn't. I had to watch it.
So you watch it. So like they serve
And they stayed back.
They stayed
and
back.
they're like
The whole time.
ripping drives.
Ripping
Every
drives.
drive. And me and Christian are hitting as hard as we can counters like fast, and Hunter is just like short hopping and just ripping the ball like this close to the net. Like it was insane.
Yeah.
Like we were blocking, like it was insane.
That
times.
was
We couldn't-
MLP
Daytona,
what?
just
Oh, I'm
like
gonna watch it.
Yeah,
And
you should
then
go
we
watch
ended
it.
up and lost, like, I think
So like it was crazy.
Yeah. I didn't. I was getting a hard time because I saw the score on the website.
Yeah. So like
And I was like, you were up. I was looking at the live score. You were up. How did you lose?
Yeah.
And he's like, you don't understand. They were driving everything. We couldn't do anything. Like whatever. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that is
and then
just
you go
like-
watch it and you're like,
They beat us.
oh
from baseline.
oh shit. Wait, they are beating them for the baseline. It was pretty insane.
They did not win the point at the kitchen. They closed the match from 7-3 down. They won every single point from not coming to the kitchen a single
you
point.
see, like that's kind of ridiculous. Like you shouldn't be able to win.
You
that
shouldn't.
way. Like,
But that's
crazy.
also like
So
old
what's the
school
problem with-
mentality.
Oh, mine.
No.
Mine.
Like it's just kind of like you only need to get to the kitchen, right?
No,
and it's
yeah.
like it
But you
shouldn't
shouldn't be
work
winning by hitting drives like that.
for sure. Yeah, but like look at. I mean, I was watching. Shout out to Ben and Colin. Like best go-to team ever, right? But you
100%.
played them in MLP, and we do understand their MLP situation. But you were playing them in MLP, and I think you were up 2-1. And then you hit 2 serves, they missed 2 returns. You hit another 2 serves. Now you're up 4-1. You drove the third, they missed the fourth, 6-1. You didn't make it to the kitchen, right? And that to me is like, okay, well maybe might not happen every time, but that's 4 points in a game to 11. That's a lot of points,
Oh, yeah.
and I don't even know what happened after, but I'm guessing it was more of that.
Crash.
Yeah. So, you guys out there that are playing below pro level, stop dropping dead in the kitchen, please.
Yeah. And
I
then
know.
run into the kitchen like, hey, I made it.
Yeah,
And then you
yeah.
get hit in the chest.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. So what's like the what would, for each one of you guys, what would be your number one advice for amateurs watching this?
Honestly, I think still, like, even though we moved past it, I think learning the slow game.
Yeah.
Learning the slow game because, like,
Okay, next. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we don't like
at the
that
end of
one.
the day, like, the slow game still wins you a lot of matches.
It does, yeah.
Like, still wins you a lot of matches. And, like, a lot of, like, I feel like driving, like, in the amateur side of things, like, can only get you to somewhere, you know? Like,
Mm-hmm.
if
You
we're
need a
able
mixture of
slow down-
both.
yeah,
You need to do
exactly.
both. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I think like learning is slow, like getting to the kitchen, even if an amateur, like even if it's the dead dink, but like the level, it's like that's a really good shot to get in
Mhm.
with a dead drop, and then you like eventually grow out of it, you start playing better players, and then you start like developing, like we did. I mean, everyone here like used to slice third shot, right?
Used
and
to.
then we develop it, like we need to be more aggressive. So I think it's
Yeah.
the same path for amateurs. Like I think learning the slow game, like the actual pickleball, and then developing like to the fast, adding some weapons and everything. But I still think the slow game could take you to like a certain like high level
Yeah.
pickleball.
What do you think, Fed?
No, yeah, I'll just add something to that. Of course, it depends of what level are you. You're probably on a different, type of advice, I would say. But the difference between the pros and the amateurs, the biggest difference, I think, is that we can slow down the game, make the game faster, and then slow it down again. So like learning how to like slow it down when you have to, and also make it faster when you have to. You know, like that's the biggest difference that you can see if you go to watch a pro event. You see how we're getting into the hands battles, and if we feel like we're losing a hands battle, we'll reset the ball. The amateurs don't have that shot. Like they don't have that like hand, reset, dink again, attack. Like going from one shot to the other one is a little more difficult for them.
Yeah, and you do some clinics, right?
Yeah.
Like sometimes. Do you do any clinics?
No, I haven't done.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say? What did you say?
This guy teaching clinics runs.
It's good.
Hey, go join Federico's clinics, guys. But yeah, like
it's great.
If you have to be teaching to be able to kind of like see what the normal is, right? And you're right. Like a lot of what I see, it's somebody is either super aggressive or super defensive.
Yeah.
Right? It's like I either drop everything and try to dink everything and block everything, or you have somebody that's just driving everything and speeding up everything. And it's like you need a balance of the both. You have to be able to go from soft to speed up hard, hand battle. Oh, I got to reset. And it's like it's basically there's three levels, right? There's neutral, there's offensive, and then there's defensive, and you have to be able to like adapt to one to the other.
No, and also like it's gonna feel like I'm like killing the amateurs, but the amateurs like they make a decision and the decision is made. You know what I'm saying? Like like they're like, okay, I'm gonna drive, and then if the ball is low, they'll drive it anyway because they already made a decision and that's it. There's no adjustment.
Yeah.
So it's like that also
I think he hates you guys.
The decision making is the biggest thing. Like learning, okay, that this was my game plan, but I couldn't execute because this type of ball came to me. So like being able to change that, it's important too.
Yeah, for sure. Just kind of like adapting in the moment, right? And like being able to make those split second decisions on the go,
exactly
as you go, and then I would say also like the one thing that I see is it kills me when they hit a good serve and then the person never makes it to the kitchen line.
Hey, we're hating on the amateurs, huh?
Yeah.
We're hating on them.
No. Like
we hate you guys.
They hit a good serve. They don't get to the kitchen line, and you're like, and they hit it back in the kitchen, and then now the other one gets to just walk in.
Yeah.
That happens all the time too. So it's like I always tell them like, hey, just kind of like aim for the feet if you can.
Yeah.
So we love you guys.
Yeah. Keep taking lessons with DJ. And keep coming to my clinics.
Yeah. No, we accept because of you guys, and we appreciate you. But is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Any topics? Any hot topics?
No. The last question about this: when you are teaching, your students, what do you like suggest for them? Like you suggest them to do a little more drilling, or you suggest that they play more? Like what do you tell them to do? Like
that's a good question. Honestly, it's very situational or on who it is, right? Some people love to play and they need to drill. Some people love to drill and they need to play. But the biggest thing is when I watch people or like amateurs play or drill, a lot of the time, and specifically drilling in this case, it's very kind of like cooperative drill, where it's like it's very static and they hit back to each other, right? So like if I was going to drill with you and we are all hitting back to each other because we're focusing on a mechanic of the shot. It was like, hey, let me get this down. And then they go play a match and that ball now is out here because they need to move their feet to get there. And then the whole shot breaks down, right? So for me, what I try to tell them is, hey, when you're drilling, try to make it as realistic as possible. You hitting the ball back to each other at the same spot every single time doesn't quite get you anywhere.
So more kitchen games, more
kitchen games,
7-Eleven.
Like, more realistic stuff where like you're getting your footwork going, your feet moving, right? That's another thing that has really changed over time. It's where back in the day it was so slow, you didn't really need to move as much, But nowadays it's so fast that you need to move. Like you cannot afford not moving. And then the other thing too, to add to that is because of the topspin, now we can no longer reach in as much. Where when people used to slice everything, is I can take it out of the air and counteract your spin. Yeah. But when you're hitting heavy topspin, that ball's dropping quick.
Man, that race looked really good. Just to let you know.
So that's another thing. It's like now there's a lot more of like stepping back and like taking a ball that's bouncing high and then ripping it instead of just always trying to reach in. So, but
just gotta implement the bag, baby.
Yeah, the bag is important. I bagged Noah a couple times in that
bag,
match.
yeah. You like the bag.
I love the bag.
You-
I used to do it. Do you
Remember
remember?
Pablo? Not to me, but you went to Pablo because you were cross court. Or to me. You did to me too? I don't know.
Well, do you know what I was about to say? I used to always.
Wanting to bag me?
No. I used to get on the court. And the very first ball
my
that
gosh, yes, I forgot about that.
you can tell
I
them.
forgot about it.
You tell them.
What? No, yeah, like the second point, like this guy gets a dead dink. Yeah, you go for like killer
Like
shot.
2-3
Killer
years
shot.
ago.
You probably invented the shot.
It's very likely because 2-3 years ago, before the paddles were like basically Gen 1.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
there's Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4.
Yeah.
By the time it was Gen 1 and Gen 2, you could hit somebody hard enough, but you couldn't kill them.
Really? I feel like you could kill someone.
Yes, but that was me. That was not the paddle. Right? So then what I would do, but I didn't feel bad about it. That was the thing, because the paddle
Why?
was so soft, you could really get out of the way
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you read it early, right? So then what I would do is I would come out in the court, and then the second you gave me one dink, like I would just go straight for the chest. And then every time I hit forehands, I would go whoop. And then you always thought I was spinning up in your chest, and then I would go whoop, middle,
So that's something that
inside
Hayden,
out.
that's something that Hayden does, and does it really well. You know, at the beginning
Yeah.
of a game, he'll go for his bag, and then all of a sudden, you know, the other player is just backing up a lot. So
Yeah,
it gives you
it's
more
huge.
room. Gives you more
Yeah.
room.
And then I stopped doing it when you had like Gen 3s. Gen 3s came out, and then now you had, you know, sorry to name drop, but like Kwangdong just going for like body shots all the time, right? And then
or when Ben went for
yeah, when Ben went for that, was insane.
that was crazy.
But I felt like I couldn't do that anymore, because I truly thought I could literally like really injure somebody.
Take someone's life. Yeah.
Like literally, or destroy their pickleball career by hitting them in the eye. So then I stopped. But then now it's like, dude, everybody's doing it at me.
Yeah.
Oh, they're doing it at you?
Everyone does it. Like most people do it.
They're using your shot
Yeah,
against
they're
you?
using my shot against me, dude. What is going on? No, but everyone does it. You hit a drop, you come in, the drop is not good enough, they go straight out your fucking chest every single time, you know? And I was like, well, I'm gonna do it now too. And like I still feel like, even though I'm not, you know, in the top 20 or top 10 anymore, I still feel like I hit one of the hardest balls out there.
Yeah,
Especially
you
like
had a good
speed up
point.
wise, right? Or like drive wise. So to me, it's like, okay, if you're gonna do it, I'm doing it too. You know what I mean? And see who can get away with it. So, anyways, but you know, we're kind of reaching up to time. I know you guys are very busy. I really, really appreciate the both of you coming in, talking to DJ, talking to the homie.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much. This is sponsored by American Pickleball League.
Wait, sorry, can I say
Yeah,
something else?
yeah, what's
Because
up,
I've
Pep?
been looking at myself in the camera. What do you think about my haircut? Because you've been always really, you know, what's the word? You've been always judging me by my haircut. So I just want to know what do you think about my new haircut?
Here's the thing about your haircut. Let's get down
Because
to this.
it's always been bad, basically, right? In your own thoughts.
Not in my own thoughts. I feel like if you're gonna spend the time and the money to try to look good, you might as well actually look good. Right? So what I can do for you
Yes.
is
You can fly in your.
I used to do that. I used to fly my barber everywhere. It was pretty funny. But now there's a guy that is here. His name is Kevin. Shout out to Kevin.
Cool.
And he's my, you know, barber. And I think you should go to him because
Okay.
he's very good. He does a good job. He's great. And, you know, he takes care of you at all times.
There you go.
And it's not, I don't hate on the haircut. Like, I don't really care what kind of haircut you have.
It needs to be good.
But if you're going to get a
It's
good
like
one.
a tattoo. It's like when you get a tattoo done, it needs to be a good done.
Yeah, exactly. If you're gonna spend the time, money, and effort and all these things to like do something, you might as well do it right. Because how you do anything is how you do everything, boys.
You're right, baby.
Yeah.
Close it.
But yeah, thank you guys so much. Conversations with DJ. Thank you to these two studs. We'll see you guys
Any
soon.
more sponsors? You
Peace.
Don't have any sponsors?
Yeah, you dripping.
Yeah.
You dripping,
well,
baby. You dripping's the
I just
one.
saw it over there.
Yeah, you dripping, guys. Hey, thank you so much again. Have a good one.